That looks better. I don't look like I'm trying to get recreated from a Atari 2600. All right. Hey, we're getting the viewers back too. Kick ass. Let's do this. Roddy says, where's the cat? Welcome back. J-Bone here. Take two. Smash this podcast on a Sunday. Following an absolutely what I feel is just an incredible way to kick off 2019, in my professional opinion, if you will. Impact Homecoming. Wow, folks. And it looks like we got some new people in the chat. Peric YouTube, hashtag blame Spectrum. Yes. Thank you, Spectrum. Or it could be my daughter in the next room eating up all the bandwidth from watching Netflix or whatever the hell she's watching with my wife. No, I'm kidding. No bad endings here. Where's the cat? I locked them all out. She's in heat again for the millionth time, and she's all crazy. So, cleaner looking video. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I mean, I had it set up for hours, so maybe that was the deal. Like, it was like tired or something. I don't know. It needed a monster. I don't know. Duke Togo. Did Cage and Johnny stink it up? Power unfortunately went out for the latter half of the show. No, I thought it was good. We'll talk all about that. I feel like the end all brushed up now. I feel like the end looked a little off. And I gotta watch it again in like slow mo to see exactly what happened. I don't know if the refs count was off or what exactly it was. Miscommunication, something. I don't want to put any blame on any one particular person, because if something's off, I mean, I don't know if it's the ref. I don't know if it was just because a move was off. Someone moved over. I don't know. Blood Rain says Bravo screwed up. That could be. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to tell. KT's in the chat. What is up? All the way from Australia. Was Cage not still injured? His arm looked okay. He didn't have any tape on the or was it this arm? I think it was his left. He didn't have any tape on his left, and that's what they were talking about prior to this. But his one leg was all taped up. Cross, Killer Cross. Yeah. I was a little, I mean, the end was awesome. I'm glad Cross came out. I was expecting him during the match. I think everyone and anyone was expecting him during the match, not the match to end. Well, we'll say cleanly for now. You know what I mean? Video package. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they were talking about the arm. Phoenix healed up well. Phoenix looked incredible. Seems to get injured often. Yeah, I don't know what it is. With Cage, he gets these little dings here and there, and you know, I don't want to assume the booking, like, okay, maybe he was supposed to win and then they didn't have him win. I'm not talking about a screw job, like a Vince McMahon screw job. I'm not talking about that. I'm not overthinking this. I'm just guessing, like, okay, maybe he dinged up his leg or something because he had that extra tape on it. I don't want to overguess this, you know, but because I know a lot of people, the crowd seemed really split. honestly, from what it sounded like from where I was sitting on my couch. The armchair booker that I am. IP's in the chat. MLW is taking over. It's always this first line. Absolutely cracks me up. Yes, MLW is doing great. Ronnie misses Ring Warriors. Yeah, they're working on it. They're working on it. They made an announcement in their social media somewhere over the last day or two. I saw it, but I didn't look that much into it. But I know they're working on stuff. They're working on a new TV deal. They're working on a new set of tapings. You can call it another season, you know. I think they're going to come back stronger and better than ever. But if you did not catch the end of their first, you know, big debut, you can catch the Christmas season 1 finale on Amazon Prime. And I know they're working on some other ways to get their product out there as well. But let's talk about Homecoming. Let's start at the beginning, and I'd love to hear your guys' opinions as we go through this. And if you're new to the channel and you're digging the product, please consider smashing that like button and smashing that sub button. And I apologize dearly for the early problems from the first try. I hate it when that happens. That's, you know, something YouTubers who are trying to put out a decent product never want to go through that kind of stuff. Wow, 16 watching now. That's amazing. Ronnie J-Bone always gets a like. Awesome. Jerry's in the chat. What's up? What is up? We are talking about some Impact Homecoming. Let's get into this. Wow. And I don't know if you knew this. I don't know if they announced this, but they started out with the Ultimate X. I kind of, you know, we've watched a lot of TNA / Impact over the years. And Warthog, oh, you didn't know? No, the Road DOGG did not show up for the anniversary. Or the comeback to the asylum, if you will. Eugene says solid show. Yeah, I would say it was tremendous. And I feel like, before we like break this whole thing down, I feel like they booked it clean and safe. You know, I felt like the matches were incredible, top to bottom. Some stood out more than others. We had one big comeback tonight, Rosemary. We didn't have. I mean, there were people predicting stuff like, and I had a couple inklings of like, hey, maybe some people from the past early TNAs, early TNA days. Oh my God, that's easy to say. You know, like a Christopher Daniels, people who are free and clear of contracts right now, unless they signed right along with the Young Bucks and Cody, talking about 2/3 of the SCU guys like Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. They're featured in the rally poster. That makes me feel like they already signed. I just haven't heard anything specifically yet. But yeah, I mean, I was hoping for maybe a tad bit more of nostalgia, but it's, you know, that always gets kind of funny, you know. People take looking back at the old days of TNA like, no, it was garbage. You should never go back to that. But they really honestly did have some great memories. Was it all gold? No, it wasn't. But the stuff they've been showing, like the really good stuff they've been featuring on their YouTube and stuff lately, it was a lot of that stuff was great. Wow, you guys are all chatting it up tonight. That's awesome to see. Pay-per-view, 4 stars. It was good. Please don't say 4 out of 10. I'm assuming you mean like 4 out of 5. Because I'd give it that. I would certainly give it that. I'd give it 5 stars. I felt like it was consistent. The ending felt a little weird, a little hiccupy, but other than that, I felt like the rest of the show was great. It was clean. It wasn't overthought, and sometimes that's how you got to go, you know. And honestly, okay, why did they censor this? Warthog, they censored you for saying New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view was 4.5 stars. Apparently, YouTube doesn't want you talking about New Japan while I'm doing an Impact Wrestling show. So yeah, everybody. I feel like everybody shined. I'm not going to nitpick this to death, but I feel like everybody shined. Let's talk about this. Ultimate X. I had a feeling going into my predictions, and I literally changed my decision last minute. I felt like with the buzz and the craziness of the Rascals coming in, I almost felt like they were going to really eat that up, and they were going to have Trey win. And I was thinking that right up until I was pretty much live on my pay-per-views, or on my predictions, excuse me. Wow, yeah, J-Bone can talk tonight. Jeez Louise. IP says RVD was the greatest TNA champion. You might have some people disagree with you on that one. I was fond of him being champ. I don't know if I would agree with that statement, though. Caretaker is not a Rascals fan. What? So glad he didn't win. All right, well, there's that opinion. It's okay, Caretaker. We still love you. Oh God! All right, you guys talk about RVD. I'm going to talk about this. I love my chat. Honestly, I do. For wink for a guy with ADD, and I'm trying to like talk about stuff, and then something in the chat will throw me off, and it's just, oh my God, it's hilarious. I love it. Like I said, I literally decided last minute to pick Rich Swann. And I'm glad I did, because if you look back at this past year, 2018, from leaving WWE, leaving, you know what I mean? I don't have to get into that whole thing. He had his bit of controversy. That's all we have to say about it. Took some time off, made it through the WrestleCon weekend, and decided, or how did it go? He canceled everything, decided to wrestle WrestleCon weekend, and then he was part of the big, was it the Impact versus Lucha Underground show? Was that his first thing? I'm trying to remember. But nonetheless, around that time, he decided to sign with Impact Wrestling, and then he stuck with him. You know, he stuck with him. He debuted on the next set of tapings, and he has knocked it out of the park ever since, and has had his last 2/3 of 2018 were just an incredible year for Rich Swann. He's had great matches. Ronnie says Rich Swann is money. Absolutely, Ronnie. He is. He is charisma. He is he is such a good wrestler. High flyer, in-ring skills to boot, totally. And even had one of the matches featured, like it was like one of the year-end matches, wasn't it? He was featured in one of the specials, the first or the second, I can't remember. Was it his match with Callahan? I forget. Yes, Swann certainly does have charisma. But yeah, him winning this is Swann is a beast. He is. He is. He's a hell of a guitar player too. My goodness, 24 watching. My goodness, thank you. Wow. Xavier, yo, welcome. Wow, that just blows my mind. And that just shows that you guys are here to talk about it, you know? And that's tremendous. That's a great sign for Impact Wrestling, which is why it's like the top featured thing on my channel right now. It's one of the things that's helping this channel grow. But yeah, Rich Swann winning, just so good to see him. I mean, he was emotional when he won. And I don't want to take any of the shine off of any of these guys. My goodness. Ethan Page, what's the one right off the top of my head? Ethan Page, it was one of the last moves of the match, doing that spear. Was it a spear to Trey Miguel as he was hanging there? No. Spear to Jake. I think it was a spear to Jake. And then the last two up were Rich Swann and Trey Miguel racing for the center. I feel like, I mean, everybody shined. Don't get me wrong, but man, I love Ethan Page. He really, for anybody looking at Ethan Page and was like, I don't know how he's going to do in this match. Ethan Page destroyed in this match, and it's all a matter of timing and literal luck to win it. To win this thing. You know what I mean? Because when I first saw that he was going into this, my pick first, before Trey was in it, was Ethan Page. As soon as Ethan beat Seidel a few years ago, I was like, oh, there you go. There you go. There's your winner. But he's different. But the thing is, Ethan Page is so good top to bottom. I mean, he could do a lot of the stuff that, say, like a Brian Cage can do. He may not just be quite as sexy as him, you know? It's like IP talking about the Priscilla Kelly tampon spot. I saw it, and when I first saw it, I'm going to talk about it for about 2 seconds because I don't want to piss anybody off. I know it's pissing a lot of people off. When I first saw it, I had no clue what I was watching. I didn't read any text to go with it. I didn't realize. I thought, see, I didn't even see the tampon in the video. I thought it was like, okay, how many times have I on here talked about Moose? And he does a whole, pull out his trunks. He sticks his hand down, smells it. Oh, it's funky. From under cheese, whatever. and then slaps the guy. Why isn't anybody talking about that 1,000 times? That's nasty. It's nut cheese. Okay, not like he's pulling out a brick of Gouda from his pants, but it's the same thing. It could be cheese. It could be whatever. Priscilla Kelly does it, and it goes viral. I really don't understand it. Tampon on a pole match. I love you guys. You guys are so goofy. But yeah, I don't have a big opinion on it. I think some people just, I don't know. That's about all I really wanted to shed light on. I wanted to compare it to Moose, and that's about it. She certainly got a few more followers. She got her name out there. WWE may not call her back anytime soon, but she got her name out there. Anyways, but yeah, props to Rich Swann, Jay Christ, Ethan Page, and Trey Miguel. Just a phenomenal way to open up this show. And I want to get your Ronnie, you're so goofy. Lingerie tampon fight. What the you're gonna get Vince McMahon all excited. Go back to the Attitude Era. Yeah. Put on a teddy and slap that bitch with a pad. Yeah, no, just don't do that. No. Maybe they will call. I don't think I really don't want to talk about it anymore because it's just one of those things. You could talk about it forever. You could talk about the pros and the cons, and it's like, no, I don't want to give it any more time. Anyways, you guys can talk about it. Blow up the chat. I don't care. Sponsored by Kotex. You guys. Oh shit! I love you guys. You guys. Oh my god. See, now anyone else would ban IP from the chat. No, I love IP. That's hilarious. That's just it's so wrong, but it's hilarious. Oh god. See, this is the shit I want to invite my wife in here and be like, oh my god, look at this. This is hilarious. But no, she's off. She doesn't care. Let's talk about the women. Oh my goodness. Did they shine tonight or what? One, two. I almost said, was thinking it was three. Going into this pay-per-view, I think a lot of people almost assumed there was going to be three women's matches, but they combined two of the things going on, which is fine. I feel like adding Jordynne Grace to this tag match was a surprise, but it was also a good one, It was like, oh, I did not see that coming. Because when Allie faced off with Kiera Hogan, I was like, I wanted that to happen at the pay-per-view. But then they built on that, which is fine. And it went into the match that we had here. So you had Su Yung and Allie versus Kiera Hogan and Jordynne Grace. And I like the psychology, how they did this. Kiera Hogan really took an ass whipping. And then they brought in Jordynne Grace for the hot tag because a lot of people are really digging Thick Mama Pump. She's really catching some buzz. A lot of people are digging what she's doing. And I got like half of my predictions wrong, which I was like, whatever. I never get pissed about, oh no, they didn't do this right. No, I know. Maybe a few years ago I would have been like that when I overthought stuff, but I really learned that I just gotta tone down my predictions and not overthink shit. That's the best way to do it. Don't overthink shit, and that way when Something else happens, it's like, okay, you know, to each their own, you know. I would have picked this, they picked this. And honestly, the way they did this made sense. They gave Su Yung and Ellie the win, and then they looked like they were going to do the coffin spot where it's like, okay, Kiera Hogan's been trying to drag Allie away from the whole undead, soulless, you know, thing. Like, no, come back to happiness, reality. Here's your soul back. Have a Coke and a smile, and whatever goes along with that. I don't know. But no, Allie won this round with Kiera Hogan, and Allie made it painfully obvious what side she's sticking with. And I think it's going to take some people some time to get used to this, but I'm digging this. Because like I said, when Rosemary put on weight. Yeah, well, she's been off, you know, she's been injured for a good long time. I can't remember when she was out. You know, injury is not I can read you the book on this one. Injuries are not just physical, they're psychological. Okay. My wife just had knee surgery. She is the epitome of get up and go in the morning, and we've got shit to do, and I don't care what I feel like, I'm going to get it done. Now she can't do that, and it's affecting her. So when, you know, you have an injury, I think it's easy to like let yourself go a bit, or, you know, and honestly, with what Rosemary is wearing, and I don't want to dive too much into this either because it's kind of a, you know, touchy subject. She wears different clothing, and the way she presented herself, it's really hard to tell, honestly, if and exactly where she did put on weight. I think her legs looked a little bigger, but that was where her main injury was. So maybe that's, you know, part of the recovery is physical therapy, or maybe it's muscle. I don't want to overthink this. I don't want to assume anything. You know what? I'm happy she's back, and I hope she stays healthy. She still has that brace on her leg, and I'm like, you know, and then I'm listening to my wife laugh in the next room. She's so goofy. I love her laugh. Anyways, that purple looks good on her queen. All right. Yes, I'm happy she's back too. Hey, we got a new sub. Thank you. Much love, man. Much love. Appreciate it. You want to be as cool as that gentleman who just subbed? Smash that like button and smash that sub button. We're creeping up on 600, folks. We are creeping up on 600, just a few away. If you're digging the content, please consider subbing. Trying to get back up to 1,000. I shouldn't say back up to 1,000. We're just trying to get up to 1,000 so we can get it monetized again and maybe make a couple pennies. Because God knows I ain't going to get rich off of this, but what are you going to do? So yeah, Rosemary's back. We are happy about that. The win went to Allie. She had the mandible claw on Kiera Hogan. I had a feeling, you know, I didn't want to assume anything when they brought out the coffin, I was like, oh, there's your spot. there's your spot. Put her in the coffin, pops out, and then I didn't know how the rest was going to play out. But yeah, she did pop out of the coffin, so I was excited about that. And some new makeup, some new attire, if you will. I like it. I like it. And they didn't overplay it. She threw Su Yung she fought off the undead brides. She threw Su Yung into them, like bowling pins, just brah, all, knocked down. And I don't remember if she checked on Kiera Hogan. I don't remember what happened with Kiera Hogan. She was on the ramp. I forget. But maybe she was just off to the side. I can't remember exactly where she was in all this. But then Rosemary went straight for Allie. So obviously, we are going to get in the next set of tapings some kind of playoff between Rosemary and Su Yung and or Allie. D-Rocks is in the chat. No pursuit, no problem. Yes, we're getting to that. We're getting to that. That made me really flippin' happy. We'll talk about that in a bit. So we get the Rosemary return. Very happy about that. Dug the coffin spot. See, and that was one of those things. It was simple, mildly predictable when I saw it, but it was cool. I was like, she's in the coffin. And that's okay. I got half of my predictions wrong, so I'm not going to call this show predictable at all. So if I got them all right, I might have went, okay, whatever, But no, I felt like this match was really good. And yeah, that's about all I want to say about that. It'll be interesting to see if they keep Kiera Hogan and Jordan Grace together and kind of play off of what happened here, or is that just going to be a one-time thing? I don't know. The coffin spot is played out. IP's not a fan of the coffin spot. All right. Duke Togo, what happened? What happened with what? I stopped the first one because the stream didn't look too hot. For some, it looked okay. It didn't look good for others. So I stopped it, and now we're here. Nice emoji. He's like, they should sign more women. Well, you know what? I feel like over the course of this last year, it's been a slow but steady rise back to where they were several years ago. It's been a whole new company bringing in a whole new bunch of younger, hotter, this generation stars. And it's just giving them a chance to do what they do best. And they're not overthinking it. So we just got to hope for continued success in 2019, that the pursuit does well, and that the people that don't have pursuit tune in and subscribe. That's the key here. Subscribe to the Twitch channel. That's going to help them too. Javier says women wrestling is in whole is better than men at this point. Well, they certainly do a lot more than they had in the past, and they're doing it better. IP says women's wrestling has been overexposed. Becky Lynch is not the man. Not everyone believes in her. That's all right. Romel R. New sub. Thank you. We are, like I said, we are creeping towards Did we hit it? Quick looking. No, we're almost there. 598. We are so close, people. So close. Let's see if we can hit it with this one. Over 30 viewers, Mike, right now. My goodness. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And that just shows your love for Homecoming and Impact Wrestling and maybe a little bit of Smash This Podcast. But if you're digging the content so far, smash that like button and smash that sub button. That was off. I always use this one. Whatever. Anyways. So, next. We got a lot of ways to go. Hang on, folks. Falls Count Anywhere. Moose and Eddie Edwards. Man, these two. I think as much as I love this feud, I think this is it. I think this is it between these two. This is certainly it for this one. Let's crack open a cold one. Plug your ears, folks. I know the crack is loud. I apologize. New sub, Lawrence Battle. What do you battle, Lawrence? Thank you. That means we're one away. Come on, 600. Let's do this. And smash that like button, too. Falls Count Anywhere. Boost versus Eddie Edwards. Yeah, I wasn't very excited for this one, but I knew these two were still going to put on a damn good match. And this is another one I got wrong. I thought Moose was going to get a one-up on this. A lot of people feel like with Alicia Edwards putting Eddie Edwards away was like the beginning of the end for them. Like she was like, that's it, we're done. And maybe she was going to show, and I should say, maybe she was going to show up. She did show up. And as soon as she showed up, I'm like, oh, here you go. Here's the heel turn. She's going to end up with Moose. And I was so wrong. But I'm happy. You know, like I said, we've said it a million times on here. We celebrate love here on Smash This Podcast. And she stuck with him. She took Kenny. And as soon as she took Kenny, I was like, oh, this is it. She's turning on him, and she didn't. She didn't. She just about destroyed Kenny. Poor Kenny. How many Kennys does he have to go through in this feud? Savage bitches. Keep grabbing the empty can. Let's move that. Get out of here. So yeah, Eddie Edwards got the win. I think his win on here puts the exclamation point. I feel like this is like turning the page on a whole slew of things. Along with the move to Pursuit, we're going to get a whole lot of new feuds coming over the next, well, from here on, you know. It's going to be like a breath of fresh air. And I don't know about you. I want to hear your thoughts on the crowd. I felt like the crowd was hot. I felt the crowd was great. It was so refreshing to see. Now, I think the Asylum looked different because obviously that was so many years ago that they had the bleachers and everything and the lighting. It was, you know, you could see everyone and everything in every corner of every nook and cranny before. It looked more old school this time. And I don't think that was necessarily hiding anything. I think that's just, you know, TNA back then had different production goals, whereas this one, it was like, let's just worry about filling the seats and making sure everyone in the ring looks good and lit up and everything. They're not overthinking it. Yeah. Hi. Come on in. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, gosh.
We have a new person on Smash This podcast. We have a Morgan. Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
This is my daughter. This is probably not going to be the only time that you see her on here. Now, you guys be nice. She's in college, and she's a good girl. She doesn't take part in the hams, and all that. Junior J-Bone. No, that's another one. Junior Miss. Look at these guys. Hi. Hello. Who's that? Nobody. No, I'm kidding. Hi. What's up?
I'm leaving to go get Cassie in a few minutes.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
Drive safe.
Yeah.
How's the missus?
Good.
She's good?
Yeah.
Movie done? She going to bed?
I don't know. She does whatever she wants.
This is true. Okay.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Love you too. That was Morgan, live and in living color. Messes with her. Yes, Blood Rain, you are correct. The shotgun will get. I don't have a gun. I have a. Let's see. Something out of. Gotta wipe the dust off of it. Something out of Sammy Callahan's closet. That's right. Or Negan's closet. What does she want? She's just informing me that she's picking up her sister. That's all. Oh, the dust. Oh, my God. Callahan / Negan. Yes. So, see, what I was trying to do was get her to watch the pay-per-view with me, which she's never done that before. And then I was going to have her join me and just, get her opinion on stuff, but didn't happen. It's okay. She'll be here. She'll be here all week, folks. Try the pork. No, but anyways, that's Morgan. So, proud papa here. She didn't get her good looks for me. So yeah, good match between Eddie and Moose. That was the one spot I was going to talk about. The over the top rope. If you pulled out an oar, I would have popped. Close. No, I don't think I have anything in here else like resembling that. That's about it. So okay. That's funny though. I like that. What was I going to say? I don't know. Completely lost my train of thought. But yeah. So, the one spot I was going to talk about. Moose going over the top rope and through the guardrail and broke it. I damn near fell out of my chair looking at that. I was like, oh my God. That looked painful, And we really didn't see that much extreme tonight. They really focused on the wrestling, with the exception of the Monsters Ball. That went nuts with the chair shots, and that got a little messy, but they really focused on the wrestling tonight, which was nice to see. It wasn't all extreme, insane stuff. Man, we're up to 14 likes too. Damn, that's awesome. What's next here? Willie Mack versus Sammy Callahan. I'll call this the silent dark horse of the evening. I watched these guys knock it out of the park a few weeks ago in Waukesha for House of Hardcore. Willie Mack defended his House of Hardcore championship against Sami Callihan at House of Hardcore Blizzard Brawl. I don't remember which number it was. I think it was 50 something, whatever. I was hoping the Elite would have showed up. Yeah, I mean they were certainly on the list of, people that people were looking forward to possibly showing up. Jericho was on the list. Who else was on the list? Pac, the Elite. Someone said Kenny Omega was showing up. I was like, what? And they're just saying that because of his connection with Don Callis. Yeah, but I didn't want to overthink any of that. The only one that I was pretty much sure I was right on, just someone new. Well, okay, at Bound for Glory, we got, No Chin Music. And that didn't go over too well. So I think Impact has to be a little careful about who they pick. They try to keep things on an upswing. And when they brought in, oh my God, what the hell is his name? I'm completely drawing a brain fart. I could see him. Can't think of what the hell his name is. Someone put it in the chat. No Chin Music. The guy with no chin. I'm just shitting the bed here. I can't think of what it is. Sheets said Lagana and Corgan were there. Yeah, you know what? They probably were. Because they just got done doing the NWA pop-up thing, which was not that far away. James Ellsworth. Oh, my God. Thank you. See, I love my chat. Whenever I have mental brain fart hiccups, my chat makes up for it. And I appreciate that. Cheers, you guys. Love you. One of these days, I hope I can return the favor somehow. The pedo. Oh, let's not get into that. No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm not saying it's not true. I just don't want to talk about it, okay? Yeah, there's some bad stuff going on there. What's the update on Roman Reigns? Says Finn's up 14. Seth says he's on the mend. That's it. They're keeping everything really hush-hush. I'll call him next week and I'll see how he's doing. Oh, I did it again. I used the wrong eye. Sorry, Finns. I'm not that close with him. King Malice. I think I'm the 600th subscriber. Got excited like a little girl there for a second. Let's look. Let's look. Yay! Oh, my God. We hit 600, folks. See, and I usually try not to get too excited about it because that's when I start losing people. Oh, there's the pop-up. New subscriber, King Malice. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. That's awesome. But Bojo Matt, you doing okay, man? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Wow, we just got a bunch of subs. That's freaking incredible. I had a feeling I was going to have a good night tonight, but I wasn't going into it with that train of thought. Thank you, guys. Sincerely. Makes me happy. Feels like the show is really on the upswing when I see stuff like that happen. Much love to you guys. Thank you. Wow. Amazing. All right. So, yeah, Willie Mack, Sami Callihan, and this ain't over by a long shot. These two have chemistry. I am sure we will see more of this again. Callihan needs how do I say this? Callahan needs a championship. Okay. Finn, we're talking about homecoming. All right. Just saying. All right. Uh, all right. I'll let you guys take care of Finn. Okay. Um, goof. I feel like Sammy Callahan is. You might be right, King. Sammy's done a lot for Impact Wrestling. Not everybody feels like. I understand that Sammy's not everybody's cup of tea. Okay, I'll put it that way. I get it. He's different. He's edgy. He's hardcore. But by votes, it's evident what people, the true fans of Impact Wrestling, have shown how they feel about Sammy Callahan. Love him or hate him, he has brought a positive shine to Impact Wrestling between 2017 and 2018. And I feel like he needs maybe one more solid feud, and then he needs to get a championship. I would love to see Sammy as champion in 2019. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that it's going to happen. Whether by stealing it or by that's got to be the comment of the night. I want to kiss that bald head. There you go. Have at it. It's one half of a great looking ass. There you go. Try the park. I'll be here all week. My goodness, my comment section is all over the place tonight. Crazy. Smooch. Hey, smooch that sub button if you're digging it so much. That's funny. But yeah, Willie versus Sammy Callahan, I believe, is far from done. The odds were just against Willie tonight. I've seen Willie beat Sammy, okay? And Sammy had someone at ringside that night as well. Obviously, Jay Christ was not out there probably because he was just good and banged up, from the first match. So as much as I would have loved to have seen him out there and maybe get some revenge because Rich Swann, friend of Willie Mack, won, they would take it out on Willie. But that didn't happen. That certainly may happen at the tapings. But, so yeah. So Sammy, and when Sammy won, I'm not going to lie, I was a little surprised. I think who did I pick to win that one? Oh, I did pick Callahan. I'm just weird. Anyways, I meant like that was weird. What? You guys are crazy. Anyways, so yeah, this is far from over for those guys. Sammy gets the win. Will be interesting to see how this plays out next. Can't wait to see. I feel like Willie Mack needs a little backup. Maybe someone besides Rich Swann. I don't know. We'll see. The interview with Eli Drake and Michelle what's her name? Michelle McKenzie. I always screw up her name. I can never think of it. I think that's it, Michelle McKenzie. Doing the whole like Bird Box reference. That was interesting. And the only reason why I got that is because I actually just watched Bird Box and I dug it. I've heard either a lot of positive or a lot of negative about it. It was just funny how he threw his little blindfold thing in there. I was like, as soon as I saw the blindfold, I knew exactly what it was because everyone's talking about it. And if you haven't seen it and you have Netflix, I think you should watch it. You may not like it. You may love it. I don't know. But I dug it. So tell them J-Bone sent you, okay? Mackenzie Mitchell. Oh my God, what did I say? Michelle McKenzie? I completely screwed that up. I was close. I like switched them a little, sort of. Mitchell is almost like Michelle, sort of. No, maybe. But I dug it. What's interesting is you did have just a bit of nostalgia with that one. I'm just laughing at the spelling of Finn's. Mac Kenzie Mitchell. You're close. You know, it's phonics. You're close. You get 2 stars. Have you seen The Babysitter on Netflix? No, I have not. Looks hot though. The old school reference to pointing behind the fence, like underneath, I'm guessing what was like the bleacher section or something, saying in that pile of garbage back there, that's where Abyss was born. And that was interesting. You guys are just getting sick. Okay. Anyways, what's next here? The Monsters Ball. Eli Drake versus Abyss. Did not end how I thought it would. Did not. There. Took care of that. Because I ain't got time for that. All your nasty comments, whatever. Ooh, so I lost a couple of viewers. That's okay. Shut them down. That's right. I don't need that kind of stuff in my chat. That was enough. That was enough. I haven't gotten that in a long time either. It's been a while, but with this many viewers, it's bound to be. Means you're growing. Growing, yes. Crazy. But thank you to everyone else who's not talking about nothing on my head. Jeez Louise. They must have watched that Priscilla Kelly thing one too many times, right? more, more money, more problems. All right. Well, that means that my viewers would have to send me money. That's not happening yet. I haven't set that up yet. No, I'm not going to ask you for money. Not doing that. Yet. Let's hit 1,000. Maybe then I'll think about it. Set up a Patreon or something. Get really excited about that. Monsters Ball. Eli Drake won this one. Was shocked. Absolutely shocked. I really felt like Abyss, coming off of the Hall of Fame, needed maybe one more win in his book. But I know there's, on the contrary to that, he already had passed the torch in a sense to what was I going to say? Just had a brain fart. Coming off the Hall of Fame, I felt like he needed one more win to like go off in the sunset. He had already passed the torch. I was going to say to, you guys, I ain't got time for this shit. Unbelievable. Congo Kong, yes. Thank you guys. Anyways, there we go. That's all right. Coffee break. Dummy. Yeah. Oh, crazy. Eli Drake. So yeah, Eli Drake gets the win. I know a lot of people. Thanks, Duke. He didn't get spanked enough, obviously. That's totally it. Just figured it out. I know a lot of fans of Eli Drake have been very critical of how he's been booked this year. I've talked about that a little on here. I don't want to get into it too much of it tonight, but I feel like going into 2019, him getting this win actually is good for him. I feel like his fans will be, okay, for lack of better words, dare I say, satisfied? Like, yes, he needed that. Great way to start 2019. Hopefully, maybe, get back to winning a championship or something, or at least get in line for it again. Hey, Mojo. Unreal. Almost done, folks. Almost done with the nutters. Shelly, we're getting to that. Yes, Johnny won. Johnny won. And yeah. Next, the tag team match. Oh my goodness. LAX versus Lucha Brothers. I say match of the night. I want to hear your thoughts on that. I certainly think it was match of the night. At this rate, you'll have a 3-hour review. Yeah, just, steadily stopping, kicking the dumbasses out. Yeah. You're exactly right. Shelly says, I thought John Morrison will lose and he will return to WWE at the Royal Rumble, but bad luck, he retains the title. That's an interesting thought. They might still be interested in him, but as far as I know, he's signed. Tag team match, early match of the year contender. And I think it threw people off. I think a lot of people assumed that Lucha Brothers were going to win. I picked them to win. I thought it would have been a great way to go into 2019 is to have the Lucha Brothers win. And I don't think it would have taken anything off of LAX. King says he's signed through 2020. Wow, that could be. I haven't heard any details. You might be right. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just saying I haven't heard that. He still has that Lucha Underground contract in effect. Yeah, so it's the whole you're contracted through Lucha Underground / AAA. You can go work for pretty much anyone that doesn't have TV. Yes, best match of the night, Ramos says. Still a lot last year. It was back and forth. Yeah, I mean, he won the championship. That was good. IP says Pentagon lost to Teddy Hart in the most recent episode of MLW. I didn't watch it yet, man. I didn't want to know that. I'll watch that tomorrow and maybe review it tomorrow for a hashtag MLW Monday. No, that's okay. I'm not mad at you. I had a feeling he was going to lose anyways because Teddy Hart's champ, the middleweight champ. Oh, the chat's going nuts. Can't even, no spoilers. I can't even keep up with it. Yeah, and you're kicked out again. Dumbass. Maybe I'll have to make some moderators. I could, you know what? I'll make some moderators and then you guys can just kick them out. How about that? You're a good and faithful guy. You can be a moderator. You can be a moderator. There we go. Got a couple moderators. There you go. You're goofy, Shelly. Maybe you should have watched tonight's pay-per-view. It might have changed your mind about that last statement. Anyways. Yes, that was Duke. It was intentional. Because I trust you. Dude, I'm a big fan of John Morrison. Hey, I am too. It's okay. I just don't want WWE trolls in here. Everyone's allowed of their opinion. That's fine. Just don't want trolling going on in here. That's all I ask. Do I like the 2K19 game? I'm not much of a gamer. The game looks okay. Most of the graphics look okay. I haven't played it. I haven't played a WWE game in honestly a few years. Acer, you've been around for a while here. Oops. Not that. There you go. There you go, Acer. No, we're not going to compare arenas. Were you a Hulkamaniac? Hell yeah, I was. I'm an old school fan. All right. Back to this. Let's wrap this up. A few more matches and we'll wrap it up. Tag team match was definitely match of the evening. I loved it. See, I hate the trolls, and it just throws me off. It's my ADD, so just give me a second. I don't want to close my checks. I love you guys. I love you guys. Yes. See, Sally, you should have watched. And you wouldn't be asking all these questions, and you could actually talk about the show with me. See, I used my correct eye that time. No, in all sincerity, Sally, you should go watch the show, and then you can, talk about it with us. And you wouldn't be missing out then. And you'd be in a much better place then, all around. You'd be happy. You'd be like, oh my God, this wrestling was incredible. You would. But let me know, guys, were you surprised? No, not Coors. No, it's Hams, dude. It's Hams. You're welcome, Acer. You're welcome, Acer. So there we go. And this is honestly the first time I've made any moderators. Because this is the first time in a long time I've had trolls on here. But as many views as we're getting tonight, yeah, I guess it's going to happen. So, like I said, more viewers, more problems. So, all right. Or on pay-per-view. Yes, or on pay-per-view. That's how I watched it tonight. I ordered it on my cable box. Because I'm old school like that. I still got cable. I ain't cut it yet. Anyways, Jiminy Christmas. It's getting late. All right, let's do this. LAX won. I want to hear your opinions, and I want to see if you guys feel like the right team won. I was surprised. Excuse me. I was surprised LAX won. But the match was still, incredible. And the fact that Conan came out in the end and exactly. He wasn't involved at all. He came out at the end. I don't think he was even at ringside for any of it. He came out at the end and he praised both teams, and he's like, you guys surprised me. And it's like, really? You don't know your teams? Come on. But he was obviously still hoping for the best. So, but it was cool. So, I feel I mean, these guys could certainly have another match, but I don't know if they should. DK in the house, destroying kayfabe. Such a crazy pay-per-view tonight. Yes, it was. Not crazy as in, oh my God, we got so many surprises, but crazy action, you know? Crazy action. It was good. With the Miz. Okay, Shelly, I'll say this. I know you guys are jumping on her like, no. I loved The Miz and John Morrison together when they were together in ECW, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll give you that, Shelly. They were a good tag team. I loved them back then. And hey, I may not watch WWE right now, but I still love The Miz. The Miz is still one of the best, okay? Regardless whether I watch him or not, he's still one of the best. I'll say that, okay? Caretaker says, Phoenix is great. Hope to see him more on TV. Yeah, let's hope he stays healthy. You know, we didn't even know if he was going to be able to do this tag match. But he looked great tonight. I mean, he... he like me over 40. Yes, I am over 40. Oh, exposing my age, bitch. I'm kidding. I'm 44, fat and fucking fabulous there. Oh, take that. I'm not like that. I'm not. You guys know I'm not like that. I just like to have fun on here. I keep it light. No nothing going around here. Wink. Hope they stay away. Jeez Louise. The caretaker is hundreds of years old. 40 is nothing. Wink. Of course you are. It's a caretaker. That's too funny. Oh, man. Let's talk about that women's match. Oh, my goodness. I saw one little hiccup at the beginning of the match. The rest of the match I felt was incredible. And the crowd was really behind Tessa. I mean, really behind Tessa. But let me tell you something. Blood Rain, you're so goofy. I've been a fan of Taya's for we'll just say a handful of years now. Watching all the seasons for the last 4 or 5 years, whatever it is now, of Lucha Underground made me a fan of Taya Valkyries. And when she debuted, because up till last year, we haven't seen her anywhere else other than Lucha Underground. Yeah, she's on the Indies and AAA and here, there, but not featured like she was on Lucha Underground. Then she shows up on Impact Wrestling. And I was so happy when she she didn't walk in with John, but when she came into the company with John, obviously together straight from, don't you hate that when your nose itches and you're trying to converse with someone? It's like an awkward date. Pass the bread. So how was your day? So what do you think? We're going to go on another date maybe soon? Oh, my goodness. Seeing Taya Valkyrie made me so happy on Impact Wrestling. And I was like, wow, another stage for this woman to shine. Totally. Shanto thinks Johnny should return too. All right. That's your opinion. That's all right. I'm sure they want him. So yeah, I was like, okay, third time's a charm. Taya's got to win this one. She came out. She looked great. I loved her. I loved her ring gear. It was really authentic to like the graffiti stuff that she, you know. The Weira Loca, you know, the whole graffiti thing shown on her her entrance, you know. So do you think Taya's old intro music and Game of Thrones thing is now retired? Yeah, it's retired. Yeah, I think it is. What will happen if WWE and Impact Wrestling work together? Dude, that just proves that you don't even watch wrestling. Because they are working together behind the scenes quietly on certain projects, but that's it. They're not going to do a talent exchange or anything like that. Acer says, I love the Ice Queen entrance stuff from Taya Valkyrie. I also dig the Weira Loca updated theme song and her attire as well. It was so cold, though. But you heard a rumor that Vince was going to, dude, get out of here. You read too many dirt sheets. You also watch way too much WWE. See, here's another person that didn't watch the show. Go watch the show, then talk to us, Shanto. Uh-oh, the mods are kicking in. Thank you. Damn. Just can't win in this one. It's hilarious. Go watch this show. That's all I gotta say. It was a damn good show, obviously. But yeah. Opinions aside, I was very happy with the match. I'm ecstatic that Ty is champ. And I'm still looking for big things from Tessa. I have no doubt that she's going to be a 2-3 time champ, you know, if she stays with the company, and I'm hoping she does. DK Styles. There you go. Another mod. Go get him. I'm going to leave this chat. All right. See ya. Thank you for watching. If you dig the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Discuss the pay-per-view tonight. Exactly. It was timed out for 300 seconds. Is that a thing? I guess it is. Yeah. It's going to happen. Oh, and I got a thumbs down. Got a thumbs down. We knew that one was coming. It's okay. Out of the 16 likes and all the new subscribers, I'll take that one thumbs down. I'm ready for Friday Night Impact, though. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Timeouts are a thing, Jay. Hashtag it was expected. Yeah, it's okay. I'm over it. I'm actually going to... Oh, now they're really coming in. Oh. That's okay. You can go, you know what? All you people thumbs downing the video, you can go be happy when Mr. Hulk Hogan returns tomorrow night. There. Eat that. Next. Anyways, who else wants some? Anyways. So yeah. Happy about Taya. What I keep wanting to spit out, and I get distracted in my head. We got more thumbs up. There we go. And you're out. Unbelievable. Crazy. How many channels are you going to make tonight, dumbass? Hilarious. All right. I'll let you guys get them. I had to have fun, a little fun there. All right. So Taya won. We're happy about that. What I want to know is, we'll finally spit this out now. Are you happy that she won, or did you want Tessa to win? Let me know in the comments. There. Finally spit it out. Damn trolls. Now, this is a big announcement. Been waiting to get to this. Impact on Pursuit and my sad, pathetic excuse for a drum roll. Twitch simulcast. IP wanted to see Scarlet. I did too. I did too. I totally did. Lawrence is a big fan of Taya and Johnny. Awesome. So am I, Lawrence. So am I. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's the crowd was kind of, shall we say, they're just making accounts to like give it a thumbs down now. That's freaking hilarious. Congratulations. Look at that. There's another one. They're just making accounts to give it a thumbs down. It's too damn funny. Too damn funny. All right. You guys have fun with that. And your sorry excuses for a life. Crazy. So yeah, let me know what you guys are going to watch it on. Are you going to watch it on Tryhards? Hey, my son calls sock puppet accounts. All great terms there. My son calls game players that he doesn't like tryhards. It's a thing on Fortnite? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, let me know what you're going to watch it on, Pursuit or Twitch. I do not have Pursuit. I know a lot of people do, but I certainly have Twitch. Now, here's the thing. They are trying to get subscribers, monthly subscribers on their show, and it makes a difference, I guess. So I have, I have Amazon. So, what was that? Prime, whatever they call it. So I can subscribe for free, and I know subscribing costs money, but I feel like the brand will do better on Twitch or just in general if they can get subscribers instead of just followers. So I'm asking you guys, if you want to support the brand of Impact Wrestling, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to. I mean, I can do it for free, so I'm, I'm not paying $5 a month. I'm already paying for GWN, but I'm definitely going to be subscribing monthly to try to help the cause. And I'll be watching on Twitch. I'm so excited about it. That way I don't have to worry about, finding a hacked or whatever stream off of some other site. I can watch it on Twitch, and the Twitch stream should be decent. They had a couple hiccups here and there. Everything else looks like $1 million on there. So should be good. And it's all going to be just, it's a tape show. We know that. They're recording Monday night from, where they were just at, the asylum, and they'll be replaying it on Friday. And I'm good with that. I don't know how much they're going to be doing that, but go get them. Kick them out of here. He actually made an account called J Bones Asses. J Bones Ass. Nope, sorry. Whatever. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the championship match here. Brian Cage versus Johnny Impact. Did that too. Now I know people were talking about how the ending was a little off. I want to hear your opinions on it too. I'd have to go back and look at it because now I've been talking about all this stuff and I don't even remember what the hell happened. That move off the top rope, and Johnny rolled up Cage. Was it a screw up by the ref? It's going to be interesting to see what they talk about tomorrow. I'm sure everyone and their uncle is going to have an opinion on it, but I don't know. I still love the match. The ending was just a little off. Hey, what are you going to do, Blood Rain? What are you going to do? Just shows, more of a casual fan, maybe. I don't know. Perhaps the ending was done to keep Cage strong. I've got a feeling we're going to see some drastic things happen in the tapings, though. With Killer Cross coming off that strong and destroying Taya. Yeah, I don't know. DK says the ending was botched. It looked off. It was hard to tell. IP says Aries should come back and win the title. Ooh. I don't know. Thanks, mods. Oh, he's going to get more than that. Jeez Louise. We'll just wrap this up soon. But yeah, it was still a good match. I knew they were going to put on a good match. I was worried about what Brian Cage was going to do. But yeah, they're whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Get him out of here. There you go. That's why I made mods. I love my mods. All right. So that kind of took the wind out of things. So I'm just going to wrap this up. That's all right. I still love the show, and I know you, well, majority of you did too. That's okay. It's bound to happen. It just, I mean, it makes me feel good that I had a bunch of views tonight. Unfortunately, we had some trolls in here, and like I said, I'm not used to that many trolls in here, or you know, an individual coming that many times and giving me, you know, 9 dislikes. Yeah, that was, you know, wow. Hey, bravo. Wow. Yeah. You know, hope you didn't run out of Cheetos while you were doing that. Thanks, guys. So, yeah. Yeah, they must, because they keep coming back. I don't get it. What's the record? I'd have to look. I think it was on one of my music related videos. Something from a couple years ago. I had a lot of likes, but a lot of dislikes. I don't think that beats it though. It's like 30 or 40, which was hilarious. It's like, wow, you guys need a life. Or whatever. So thank you guys for watching. Much love. Thank you for the subs. Much appreciated. Well on our way to 1,000. We'd like to hit that by this summer, but hey, whatever. Just a goal. I'm not going to cry about it like all these people making accounts and then getting banned and then making more and then, oh my God, why did he ban me? I can't stand it. It's hilarious. So thanks for watching, guys. Kick-ass pay-per-view. It's Louise says, I just want to say that Homecoming was badass and it was worth it. Yeah, it was. I bought it on pay-per-view. I feel like I got my money's worth. All the matches were incredible. Couple slips, but hey, nothing's perfect. You know, all the matches were consistent in my opinion. So, when is the MLW review? I will try to watch that tomorrow, and we'll do a hashtag MLW Monday tomorrow night. We'll try to do that tomorrow. Then, IP, you can talk about MLW all you want. And I'll talk about that match of Pentagon and Teddy Hart that you already talked about so much in the video. No, just give me a shit. All right, love you guys. I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your weekend. Or if it's already done, have a tremendous week, all of you. Thanks again for joining. And if you're you'll be very impressed. Awesome. I usually am. Their matches are good. NWA pop-up. I wish it was available for watching. I really can't. I mean, I could talk about the results, but I didn't watch it. I wasn't there, so I really can't say nothing about it. I'm hoping they do more pay-per-views in the future, and that's about all I can say about that. The matches look like great on paper, so It's 10:06 here. LOL. You must be on the West Coast. Why did they name the event pop up? It's a term that's like given for you didn't have to retract it. All right. Anyways, let's get out of here. Thanks again, guys. Much love. I think we hit that 600. Let's see if it stays. But anyways, have a good rest of your weekend. Much love. We'll be back here tomorrow night for MLW. It's 1 a.m. here. Go to bed. I'm kidding. Good night, everyone.